Count me in, bro.
3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Natural Strongman Podcast, episode number 3, featuring myself, Tom Owens.
And myself, Thomas Fisher.
And you'll notice that this week on the Natural Strongman Podcast, I said podcast and not pogcast, which is what I said on the last one.
Oh.
I don't know if you noticed that.
I didn't notice that, no.
Yeah, fucking hell, I had one job.
One job.
Ballsed it right up, literally immediately.
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It happens, doesn't it?
We're pretty professional ourselves, so we make mistakes anyway.
Yeah.
We allow mistakes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
One mistake's fine.
Yeah, because we never make mistakes.
Never.
Anyway, today what we're going to talk about is we are going to talk about the route to world's strongest natural man and woman. We are going to go over mainly the UK and Irish pathways. There's not too much information out there about the American one and the European stuff and the Australian, New Zealand one yet, is there?
No. As soon as we get a bit more information, we will undoubtedly share it and pass it to you guys.
Yeah, but so we're going to go over that. We are then going to go over a little bit of information about the log and deadlift pathway. And then we've got two quite interesting ones. We've got a Natural Strongman Novice and Inters, which is being held quite soon, actually.
Yep.
And then also a Record Breakers Day, which is really fucking exciting. We love Record Breakers Day. Everyone loves the world record. So
yes, we do.
we've got plenty to talk about today. It's going to be a good one. But first off, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just watched a game of football. Sunderland won, so it was a
Fantastic.
great game for me, and lifted some very heavy stones today.
Yes,
very nice.
Yeah, they were
Very
good.
easy.
Really good. Yeah.
So yeah, really good. How are you?
I'm all right. My training's battering me at the minute.
Yeah.
About 5 weeks
I
out
did
now.
see that.
Yeah, well, should be 4 weeks, at least 4 training weeks.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. That's what happens when you get towards the business end of things, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. I know. John Elsie, your client, is also battered with his comp.
He's rough. He's rough.
Mathieu's battered, ready for Champion of Champions.
Yeah.
He's ready for his last heavyweight next week.
That's gonna be really good, man. I'm looking forward to actually just seeing him train. To be honest. Yeah.
He's looking good.
He's looking really good. It's his birthday. Oh my God! At time of recording.
Time recording. It is Mathieu's birthday. Happy birthday, Mathieu.
Happy birthday, Matty Trash.
Yeah, Matty Tracky. As Martin Lennox famously said, he sounds like what you would want to buy in the 90s. No, I don't want the shiny Tracky. I want the Matty Tracky.
Did he actually say that? What? At Worlds on the stream?
Yeah.
Class.
I genuinely think I've got a clip of him saying it.
Yeah, we need that soundbite.
Yeah,
I'm just playing at the start.
I'll do my best to go back and find that soundbite.
You should do.
It's fucking brilliant.
So we'll just jump right into it then.
Yes.
So the route to world's strongest natural man and woman, the route that everyone wants to take, the comp that everyone wants to be at.
Yes.
Now we've got some changes this year, some very exciting changes.
Yes.
So not only will you be able to go to your national competitions, England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and then go to UK's, but you will also be able to go to Europe's. They're doing a Europe's strongest natural man and woman.
First time ever. The last few years, they've just done kind of areaed European qualifiers. Yep. So they've done the northern. Last year, I think it was the northern, the central, and I don't think the southern one went ahead. But I think there was 2 central. So I'm sure there was one in like Zurich and one in the Netherlands.
Right, great.
So there was quite a few European qualifiers that you could go to qualify for World's Strongest Man. And I believe that that's going to be the same. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's going to be the same. That those qualifiers still get you to Worlds as well as getting you an invite to Europe.
Getting you to Europe as well. Yeah.
But for the UK and Ireland based athletes, it's changed a little bit this year.
It certainly has. Yeah.
So I think it's going to be really cool. Really, really cool.
Yeah. So England have the largest, broadest spectrum of athletes. So if you go to England's, which is going to be held in February.
Yes, February 7th and 8th at the Box Park in Liverpool.
That's right. It's on my birthday. How exciting.
Ooh, very nice.
So if you go to England's and you place in the top 6, you will be going to UK's. The top 3 will also then be getting an invitation to Europe's.
Yes, and I believe that is the back end of May.
For UK's?
For Europe's.
Oh, for Europe's.
May is early April.
Right,
UK is early April. I don't think there's a venue confirmed as of yet,
Mhm.
but the Europe's is Doncaster Dome.
All right, great, cool. I compete there in January. Sound. Yeah, and then so England top 6 UKs, top 3 Europes, then Scotland, Ireland, Wales. If you go and compete there and you manage to get top 4, you will be going to UKs, and the top 2 from those competitions will also then be getting an invite to Europes.
So compared to the last few years, that is more opportunities for the Scottish, Irish and Welsh competitors as well.
It is, yeah.
Because the past few years, only the top 3 have qualified for UKs. So automatically that's opening up another spot for
Absolutely.
hopefully a good level athlete to go and perform on that stage.
Now, I wonder with this new kind of selection of nationals and internationals, whether we'll see some big names coming back who maybe wouldn't do national qualifiers. I know Tom Butts is going to come back. He obviously doesn't need to because he's world champion. He automatically goes to Worlds, right?
Yeah.
But he's going to come back and he's going to do England's in the 105s.
Yes.
And I would love to see Elliot Owen come back and do the Welsh Championship.
Yeah.
I think that would be great. Elliot is
I think
one of the best athletes from Wales by far.
I think if Elliot wants to do it with him finishing 5th at Worlds this year, I think he does have to go through the full pathway again this year because he's didn't attend UKs this year.
Of course, yeah.
He did turn up to Worlds, but didn't get one of the automatic qualifying spots in top 3.
Yeah.
So therefore, I believe he'll have to do the full
run
again, which I think would be really cool to see.
That'd be great because
do that.
From a selfish point of view, I'd love to see you and Elliot at UKs.
Yeah.
Against each other. I think that would be great.
He's a very, very, very good athlete, is Elliot. Very nice guy. Definitely doesn't sound very Welsh, but
what, like his voice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like his name.
No, his voice
Right.
doesn't sound very Welsh.
I see, right.
But he is a very good athlete.
And I think with some of the bigger name athletes coming back, it's really going to help all of the newcomers as well. Because even though that athlete is more than likely going to take one of the qualifying spots, as a newcomer to either the sport or the pathway, you're going to get to go and you're going to get to compete against these top level athletes. And it's just going to be a really good experience for you. You know, it's going to be a good learning experience.
Yeah, like you learn from the best, don't you?
Absolutely.
Just seeing how they conduct themselves on comp day, seeing their lifts as well. Just like seeing it in person is definitely a lot more beneficial than seeing it just on Instagram. And
yeah, it's massive.
Just trying to follow what people are doing on there. Like you can, and if you've got questions for them, I'm sure a lot of these athletes who've been like on the scene for a while and placing well and going to Worlds every year and stuff like that. If you go to them and say, "Oh, like I'm really struggling with this. How would you suggest that?" I'm sure they'll give you a few minutes or a few pointers and a few
absolutely.
tips. Like
Strongman is a really good kind of community for that. Everyone kind of gets on well. There's obviously the odd exception to the rule, but generally people are very, very nice to each other and supportive at competitions. And
there's always going to be in any walks of life those people who just aren't with the groove.
Yeah.
But especially in our experience with the Natural Strongman events, they're always really cool.
Yeah, I've never met anybody at a Natural
really,
Strongman
chill,
event that I didn't like.
Yeah, really, really cool events.
It's a good time. It's a good time. So it's going to be great to have all those athletes, or some of those athletes back. Running through the full pathway, and then it's also going to make for an exceptionally exciting Europes. What I would be curious to know is if so let's say, who's a good example? Lappy.
Yes.
Lappy won 105 Worlds.
Yes.
Does he get an invite to Europes, or does he have to go and somewhere qualify for Europes?
That is a very good question.
Because you would think that he would get one.
Yeah.
So, for example,
he won the European qualifier, the Central European qualifier last year.
There you go.
So he had a very, very good year last year. This year did Lappy. So with him winning that and then going on to win Worlds, does he get the option to go to Europe, or does he have to go back and do that event again?
Yeah. And is the number of athletes that we're going to see at Europes, is that kind of a fluid thing? Because I'm just going to use this as an example. So the way official strongman do it is if you go to Worlds and you come top 10, you get an invite to Europes. If you've been top 5 at Europes, you also get an invite to Europes. And then there's the normal progression of qualification through England's Brits and then to Europes and then the online qualifier as well.
Yeah.
So sometimes you could see, let's say only one European person came top 10 at OSG.
Yeah.
Then you might have numbers down one year and then the next year 8, might
Yeah.
go through. So the numbers are fluid. You don't have a set. There is going to be 16 people per category or whatever. Like it's allowed to fluctuate somewhat. And you would have to kind of see that if you were going to invite people directly from Worlds all the way around to Europe's.
But all three, for as an example, the 105s this year, top three, all European guys.
Yep.
See them last year as well. But let's say the year before that there was no European guys on there, obviously you'd see that fluctuation in there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think that would be cool. I think it'd definitely be cool. I think there's definitely, at this moment in time, more numbers at OSG Worlds than Natty Strongman Worlds across all the categories.
You know what? I don't think it's far off.
Numbers are really creeping up.
It's not far off, you know.
Oh,
I think it was 400 last year.
I think this year, obviously 400 at OSG, 250 at Natural Strongman. I think the way that Natural Strongman are working these events, really pushing everything, I think you could see 350, 400 athletes.
Yeah, absolutely could see that.
Natural Strongman Worlds, and I think that'll be really fucking cool to see Natural Strongman Worlds hitting the same sort of athlete numbers. And I absolutely believe that across the board, athlete quality is just as good as well.
Mm-hmm.
The natural pathway at the minute is the place to be.
It's savage. I've been, every time I go to a natty comp, I'm surprised at how fucking strong they are.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, we are strong people.
Well, some of yous.
Yeah.
But yeah, class. Looking forward to that. So what else do we have on the cards for next year in terms of new shit?
So they are introducing a log and deadlift pathway. Now, I know Matty and Stephen touched briefly on this in episode 1, but basically we have been given a little bit of information.
The Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace
took me ages to think of what episode 1 was. Sorry.
Yeah, the Phantom Menace has contacted me. Craig Orange.
Craig Orange, the Phantom Menace
has contacted me to let me know that in January, Stag Fitness, which is in North Shields, local to us.
Yep, Newcastle way, for those who don't know what that is.
Yes, northeast England. Quite a nice gym, to be fair.
Yeah, cool gym.
They will be doing the first of these log and deadlift events. I also believe he said it'll be a record breakers event, so they'll be allowing world records to take place there.
Okay, cool.
But
specifically log and deadlift.
I believe so.
Right. Cool.
But he did say that they will be hosting the first of that's going to be happening.
Great.
So as Matty and Stephen alluded to, that they haven't fully worked out the process, but I believe Stag is going to be one of the first Natural Strongman affiliated gyms. That'll
be really good, man. This whole affiliated gym thing is pretty cool, and it could help them take things to the next level. So the way that this log and deadlift pathway is going to work, again, Matty and Stephen covered it, but we're gonna cover it again because why not? Briefly. We're going to briefly cover it. So you go to a log and deadlift comp and you get a 100 kilo log and a 220 kilo deadlift.
Yeah.
Then you'll probably get a total of 320 kilos. Well, you will get a total of 320 kilos, and you will go onto a leaderboard for your class.
Yeah.
And the top guys on this leaderboard at the end of the year will then be invited to the World Championships. Now, you can go to one competition and set such a good score that you can't be touched.
At least we believe so.
This is speculation, but that's how I think.
Yeah, it's
more than
probably
likely
the best way to do it, in our opinion, would be that way. So go along, you hit a really fucking good log, really good deadlift, combination score. You could do one and not have to worry about another one.
Yeah.
But again, log and deadlift are really, really fun events.
They're
not suited to everybody. You've got the athletes who are much better at the moving events that necessarily might look at log and deadlift and be like, yeah, nah. But it's one of those things that appeals to some people who look at a full strongman comp and go, I don't think I'd be bothered.
I think the good thing about a log and deadlift is there's so much less pressure of doing a log and deadlift than there is a full competition. So it's very much suited to those people who, well, have a good log and deadlift. Well, it suits everyone, really.
Yeah.
You got a good log and deadlift, or you want to go into a competition and you don't like the anxiety of doing a full competition.
Yep.
A log and deadlift is a great place to do that, because it's kind of like I've hosted like deadlift parties in the past, and it's just like a fun little environment to do something in.
It's nice and chill. Everyone gets behind each other. There's no. I've only ever seen one little bit of rivalry in a log and deadlift, but it was a record breakers event a couple of years ago, and two athletes, I believe, were both under 80s,
going for the axle record,
and they were pipping each other by like 1 kilo at a time. And
was it Sonny Nash and who was the other one?
I know one was Sonny Nash. I can't remember who the other one was, but they were literally going like back and forth.
Yeah, but that's not like, that's just like fun kind of rivalry,
fun competitive rivalry. It's not like fuck up yours. I've just done 1 kilo more than you. And then
that is literally what happened.
Next person will come up and go, "Hey, I beat you by 1 kilo now. Do it again."
Yeah,
and it's quite nice. But even for those who aren't necessarily the best at log and deadlifts, if you are, for example, prepping for a log and deadlift, it's going to really help you focus on drilling the technique and improving.
Yeah, if you crap at log and deadlift, it's a great reason to get better at log and deadlift, isn't it? You enter a log and deadlift comp, you peak your log and you peak your deadlift, and then all of a sudden you're not so crap at log and deadlift anymore.
Yeah.
But I think this is great. It's really cool. Getting entered into this online. Well, I presume the leaderboard will be visible online for everyone to see, which would be awesome.
If it's not going to be, that would be a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Because then you can track how you're doing, and obviously if you've entered this one in January, for example, and Natural Strongman, as Matty and Stephen alluded to, that the World Championships for log and deadlift are going to be November.
Yep. And
you've just come back from Worlds, and you log in start September. You come back from Worlds, you log onto the system, and you go, that 12th.
I'd be pissed.
There's another event coming up. Right, I'm going to enter that, and I'm going to. Yep. I'm going to see if I can beat my score from last time and see if I can just jump. For example, he's got a 135 log and a 280 deadlift, right? I know I need to get 140 log and a 290 deadlift, and that
gives you those short-term targets to hit as well. And just generally, it's going to bring the level of the sport up statically. Log and deadlift, deadlift is in every comp. Log is present in probably about 60% of the presses, maybe 50%.
So you're probably going at least 50% a year.
Yeah,
your comps are going to have log.
Yeah, so having a log and deadlift is just a great fucking idea. Yeah. First one's going to be hosted in January by Stag Fitness, and then other affiliated gyms that come on board will then be hosting their own. So you could end up doing one in your home gym, which would be fucking highly advantageous. All you've got to do is get in contact with Matty and Stephen, Natural Strongman, or have your gym owner get in contact with Natural Strongman, and then go through the process of becoming an affiliate gym. And,
there'll be certain standards that you will need to be able to hit to be able to make sure that you are suitable for these events.
Yep.
But I believe if you're, for whatever reason, you are not suitable or you don't hit that standard, I'm sure Matty and Stephen would be straight away giving you the advice. How you'd be able to get to that standard. Not only is it going to bring more of these events on, hopefully bring on the static strength in the natural scene and just build events and give people more to do, but I also think it'll bring standards of gyms hosting these up as well, because they'll look and go, I need to be this level of I need to have this level of kit, I need to have this level of whatever to be able to go, right, I'm going to host that event.
Yeah.
And again, I believe with the affiliate gym process, again, it's not fully confirmed how that's going to work, but I think that's going to be really good to get people involved in just the Natural Strongman pathway as a whole, because it'll make it more available to people. Anyone travelling around the country, for example, last week I was away in Lincolnshire. If Prevail Strength, where I went, really cool little gym. Few natural athletes train out there. If they were to go, right, we want to be an affiliate gym, we want to do this, then other athletes traveling the country will be able to go, oh, there's a gym there, and be able to go and have sessions with other natural athletes where you don't really know whether people, without messaging them directly.
Yeah.
You
can build kind of like a log of gyms that are affiliated with Natural Strongman. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So on the note of the affiliated gyms and such, and obviously the fact that Stag are hosting in January and also doing a kind of record breakers alongside that.
Yes.
There is going to be another record breakers coming up very soon.
Yes.
On the 13th of December, the Cumbrian Strongman Academy up in Workington,
yes,
in the northwest of England, are going to be holding a records day. So it's going to be
I think it is a Natural Strongman push-pull event, so you don't have to go and break a record. But the option is there for you if you so wish.
Yeah, it's a combination day. They're doing a non-tested push-pull, and then the Natural Strongman push-pull, and then they're also doing the records kind of event, all in the same show, which is going to be a fantastic day if you're an athlete of any variety. Obviously, we're appealing to the Natural Strongman audience, but athlete of any variety and you want to go along to this, would highly recommend. This is going to be ran by Adam Rumney, who is just fantastic.
If you have watched our or listened to our other podcast, Logged and Loaded, you will have heard us talk about Adam because they're doing some really cool stuff over
really, really good stuff.
And seeing that they're on board working with Natural Strongman is really cool as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's only going to benefit both Natural Strongman and CSA.
100%.
The energy that Adam brings is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So at this push-pull, you will be able to do log, you'll do axle,
yep,
you'll be able to do deadlift,
yep,
and if you so wish, you can attempt a stone.
Yes, you can.
I believe the stone is only if you are going for world records.
Okay.
The others, log, axle, deadlift, you can just turn up and have a fun push-pull. Especially with it being December, it's a nice kind of off-season thing as well for people because it can go, right, I want to hit a big number by December and I want to work on my deadlift, I want to work my axle. Or axle's in England this year. I want to build a bigger axle for that.
Yeah.
And it lets people set those targets and kind of, just hit a big number.
Everybody loves a pre-Christmas max out, don't they?
We all do, yes.
End of season, the last comps of the year have just finished. Max out time.
Yeah. So
everyone.
Adam has recently shared on his story, I think it was yesterday, the venue that they're doing it.
Oh yeah, it looks cool.
And it looks cool as out.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's like a little small little theatre.
Right.
Got a little stage set up. Obviously, athletes will be in the background, and it's a 210-seater theatre. See if we can get as many people in there as possible.
It will be full.
Yeah, Adam will make sure.
If you want practice lifting in front of a crowd, guys, this is the best place to do it because I can pretty much guarantee that every seat in that place will be taken up. Adam is a fantastic promoter, and he gets bums on seats. You can take my word for that. Absolutely fucking epic, dude.
Yes.
So that'll be really, really good. So yeah, guys, if you want to go down and attempt to break a record, or just have a good old time, then get yourself signed up. Adam's Instagram is CSA Coach Adam.
Yes.
So you can hit him up on there, and he'll have all the deets for you.
Yep. On that day, I will be attempting at some world record.
Yes, you will, which is going to be potentially
hopefully 205.
Big stone.
That'll be not only a 105 world record, but also a women's world record as well.
It will also be an untested British record as well.
Cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I might come and just do 206 so that you can't have that record.
And I believe our good friend Matty Tracky will also be attempting a good deadlift that day.
Oh, okay, great. All right.
I believe he signed up. I could be spouting crap, but I believe he has signed up because he wants to pull something good at Champion of Champions, and then he wants to better that at this event.
Yeah, great deadlifter.
Yeah, really good deadlifter.
Completely useless on log though.
Yeah. I
for now, he's getting better. He's getting better. He is. He really is.
He's getting very, very consistent with the weights where he was inconsistent. So
yeah, absolutely.
He's getting a lot better with that.
So another good thing about these record days, guys, are obviously you've got the one in December, then you've got one in January, and affiliated gyms. I'm presuming there'll be some kind of thing for affiliated gyms to run these record days. The
Yeah.
great thing about this is there's going to be just a much better log of what the actual records are.
Yeah.
Because at least for a while, there was a bit of kind of a grey area where we didn't quite know what the natural records were for things.
Yeah.
And then you've got another federation that have their own separate records, so their records are completely different. And
Yeah.
but the natural strongman records are the records to have. You know,
Yeah,
the
they
big
are.
lifts.
If you want to see any of them, they're all on the Natural Strongman page, naturalstrongman.com, I believe.
Great.
I will confirm that for you in one moment.
Yeah.
Apologies.
So the more kind of
naturalstrongman.org.
right.
And you can go straight on there and just click on the home tab. And if you go down to info, straight away it gives you information about drug testing, world log and deadlift championship, world records. New. Yeah, that is new. World records. So yeah. So they've actually got regulations on here.
Oh, they've got rules and stuff on there as well. Oh, there you go, guys.
So straight away they've got the rules for what would be set as the log. So men's logs must be 12-13 inch diameter.
Mm-hmm.
Women's logs 12-13 inch diameter. However, they can use an 8 or 10 inch diameter for any lift 60 kg or under.
Okay.
Once over 60 kg, it must be 12 inches. For records, all logs must be weighed. Blah, blah. Obviously,
makes sense.
2 attempts in 60 seconds. Yeah.
Great. That's
Deadlift rules, deadlift or stiff bar allowed.
Oh, that's interesting.
Minimum weight 20 kg. All lifts must use steel calibrated plates. Collar weight must only be counted if using 2.5 calibrated collars.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So it's great to see that Natural Strongman are setting those
setting the standards right there. Yeah.
But as well on that page you can get straight to the world records.
Yep.
Easy to see. They're very nicely set out. Literally click on info, click on world records. Straight away, women's deadlifts, junior, right the way through to opens. Some don't have a record yet. So I believe for the men's deadlift, there is only standards set. There is not an official weight. So juniors, under 80s, under 90s, master under 90s, and opens all just have a standard.
Yeah, so guys, the standard is just basically what Natural Strongman think you should be lifting to be given the title of world record holder.
So for an example, the junior world record that Matteo would like to break is 300.
300, yeah. The standard is 300.
Yes.
So if he pulls that, he will then be the world record holder in the juniors. Yeah.
Which I have no doubt he'll do that.
No doubt whatsoever. He gets far too much attention on this podcast because we're here.
Yeah, because he is my athlete. I coach him.
Yes, you do. You do a very good job.
Strong for coaching.
All right. Right, yeah. So I would love to see some more record breakers events. I'd love to see some more records, things like circus dumbbell, monster dumbbell, all that jazz. I love that shit.
Block press.
Oh God, no. Stone to shoulder, that would be a good one.
Yes, yeah, that would be a really cool record to do, especially with the amount of shouldering that Natural Strongman's done this year.
Yeah, there's been a lot. There's been a lot in every federation.
Really cool to see a stone to shoulder record.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. I bet there's going to be some freaky stone to shoulder records, isn't there?
Yeah, like 160 to 105.
Would that be a record?
I don't know.
Well, I guess it would be if there's no record.
Yeah.
That would be pretty good, though. Yeah.
I think that's a good standard to have.
Absolutely. If I was if you were putting on a record breakers event, you can pick 4 records. What are you going to pick?
You've got to have a deadlift in there. Everyone loves to see a big deadlift.
Okay.
It's got to be done.
Deal. We'll let you have deadlift.
I'd like to see monster dumbbell.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you on that. Monster dumbbell or circus dumbbell?
Yes.
No, which?
No, monster.
Monster. Okay.
Monster dumbbell.
Yeah, I think I guess that was my question, but I guess it's probably better monster dumbbell because it's loadable. Whereas the circus dumbbells are generally the solid one. Yeah, you would need one custom made. You'd need a custom made, or you would need a loadable circus dumbbell, which is then less accessible for people to train on. But yeah, monster dumbbell, deadlift. What else you having?
Stone to shoulder. I think that would be cool.
100%. Fuck yeah.
And sandbag load.
Oh, interesting.
Max sandbag load.
Nice.
I think that would be cool to see.
Give me some rules.
48-inch platform or over 48-inch yoke
for the men, and then
for the men, and 44 for the women.
Okay, great.
I think, obviously, the sandbags, they get bigger as the bag goes on, but I think you can't do what we've got in new level where it's a 120 bag that's filled up to 140. It must be that standard Cerberus bag. And that does make it makes it harder.
It does, yeah.
But
it keeps it standard, doesn't it?
It keeps it standard, so you can go to a gym and for example, you go, right, I want to break the world record. It's currently at 140. I want to lift 160. You have to go to Cerberus and buy the 160.
The grey area there would then be if you choose, let's say you chose to do 170.
Yeah.
Does that go in a 160 bag or a 180 bag? Because then there's a gap there. So there would have to be a stipulation on that one. But that's that would be a cool record to do. Yeah, I would like to see that.
What about yourself? What do you think? You
stole all of the ones that I would pick, to be honest. I'll take deadlift out and I'll put in I'll tell you what, I'll have axle deadlift.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Horrible.
Not a $silver deadlift.
No, because it's too easy.
Fair enough.
It's too easy.
I think I'm going to read your mind on one of these. Max sandbag throw.
Oh my God! Why didn't I even think of that? Yeah, it would be.
You didn't think of that.
I knew actually.
It would be.
Yeah, bag toss over 4 meters.
Yeah.
100% max bag toss. Yep.
Yeah, that's a cool event to see.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking sick.
Mega weight over a bar.
Yeah. Also, if there's any. No, this is not our podcast. Sorry. No, this is the Natural Strongman Podcast.
Yeah.
I want to break that record.
Yes.
That I think I have anyway.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, so moving on. So record breakers events, I think we're both in agreement. Fucking sick.
Yeah.
And all of you watching right now, all 5 or 6 of you, should definitely sign yourselves up. You can come in from anywhere. You can come in from fucking Bahrain if you want and do these records.
Yeah.
You don't have to be local to the area.
What I will say is, upon my looking, because obviously I'm going to the record breakers for Cumbria.
Yep.
Workington, really cheap hotels.
Oh, right, great.
£38.
Wow.
Refundable travel lodge.
Oh, wow, that's brilliant.
Refundable till 12 o'clock of the day.
Really?
Yeah.
They are desperate for clientele, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Workington Travel Lodge. Shout out.
There you go, guys. Get yourselves in for some cheap accommodation if you're going to any of these events.
Yes.
Get yourselves in early before they fill up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. So, right, we mentioned before that Stag Fitness are going to be hosting the first of the log and deadlift pathway events. Now, next month, on the 30th of November, they will also be hosting the very first, lots of firsts for Stag Fitness. They're obviously doing something right. The very first Natural Strongman affiliated novice and inters competition.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity for those of you who maybe you don't think you're ready for nationals, or maybe you think that you need, a competition of kind of like a natural strongman competition to jump in first, and just to see where you're at.
Maybe you're brand new to the sport and you just think, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm natty. I want to lift some weights.
I'm natty. I'm a novice.
Going straight to England is too much for me.
Yeah.
So it's an awesome, it's a really cool idea.
You would have loved this when you were starting.
Oh yeah, if this had been something that started out in 2022 when I was just starting out in strongman, I would have ate this up.
Yeah.
I'd have been going to every single one of these we were putting on just to try and better myself.
I'd have cycled off.
And it's going to be a really cool event. Craig has said there's about 25 people signed up across the categories.
Okay, cool.
So there is still spaces available. If you would like to sign up for it, please do.
Yep.
I believe you just contact Stag Fitness and that will sort out the booking for that.
Yeah, so if you search Stag Fitness on Instagram or contact Coach Craig Orange, that's his Instagram name, Coach Craig Orange.
He is not orange.
No, he's not.
He's not
He
orange.
looks oh no, I can't say that either. He does though. Yeah.
Nice
Sorry,
guy.
Craig.
He's lovely. He's a lovely guy.
Me and Craig go way back, don't worry.
Yeah. He did say he would happily come on and do a segment with us because he's an orange.
I like what you did there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're going to have male and female novice and inters here, so 4 total categories, I guess. Get yourselves involved, guys, because this is going to be really good, especially if you're new to the sport, new to the game. jump in on it because the events are really quite good as well, aren't they?
All the events and weights are available on the Stag Fitness page.
Yep.
But we are going to tell you the events now.
We will.
But before we tell you the events, sign-ups close, I believe, the 16th of November.
Okay, right. 2 weeks prior to the show start.
About a month from time of recording. I believe this gets put out on a Wednesday, so just less than a month from when you will be hearing our lovely, or unless you listen to this another time, then maybe not.
Yeah.
If you listen to this on release, then yeah. Time of recording.
Anyway. The events. What's the first event, mate?
So the first event is a Maxel.
Max Axle Clean and Press. / jerk. Really good event to have first. Obviously, Maxel ties in with the fact that the nationals championships will be Axle. Yeah. Really good.
Yeah.
We love that. Then there's going to be event number 2 is going to be a deadlift medley.
Yes, we always love a deadlift medley.
We do love a deadlift. Well, I prefer just deadlift for reps. But yeah, deadlift medley is cool. It's more fun.
You don't see it as much in competition.
No, you don't.
Because it takes a lot more to set up. But it's always cool slowly building through those weights.
Yep. And if it's a medley, there's going to be different implements there. So yeah, nice.
Really cool.
Sick.
Then it is a bag over yoke. Puts 3 different types of bags.
Do tell me what these bags are.
So the first bag is a Husa bag.
Ooh.
So the Cerberus Strength Husafel bags. Then it will be a standard sandbag.
A standard sandbag?
A standard sandbag.
My goodness.
And
what are the chances?
For the third bag is the Cerberus Strength Sandstone bag, which is the sand balls, which you are a big fan of.
I fucking love the balls. Hold on a second. Pause. So
he loves the balls.
I love the balls.
He loves shoulder and balls.
I love having balls on my shoulder. So so far we've got a really good press, a really good pull, and then a great loading event. We're going to follow that up with farmers. One of your standard movement events again also ties in with the shit that you're going to be doing at nationals.
Yes.
So that's good. A nice little introduction to farmers if you're new, or practice, I guess, if you're not.
10 metres drop and turn, so 10 metres there, 10 metres back.
Yep.
20 metres, nice and easy. Keeps it simple for people just starting out, novice snippers.
Absolutely.
Exactly aimed at the right clientele.
Farmers are very user-friendly strongman event, isn't it? It's very simple. There's not really technique, is there? Other than
it's
put
just
your hands on the handles.
Make sure your hands are kind of central.
If any of you are signed up for this, put your hands slightly forward of the centre.
Yeah.
And there's a pro tip for the day.
Pro tips with Tom the Owens.
I've got loads of tips and I like balls on my shoulder.
Yep. Lovely. Speaking of shoulders.
The
last event is ball to shoulder.
It is indeed.
It is ball to shoulder. Your favourite thing to do.
Favourite thing ever.
So there will be the Cerberus Strength Sandballs that you load in event 3 will be going to your shoulder.
Yep. For reps. Great event. Cool.
It is a lovely event.
Overall, those set of events are really, really nice. A lot of nice standard things, but nothing too complex.
No. But also not too basic either.
No. Obviously, Maxel in there, and then a medley for the deadlift.
Yeah. Really cool events. Stag, great choice of events.
Very, very good choice of events.
And they will have a couple of veterans of Natural Strongman, people who've been in the pathway from the start.
Yep.
Helping out on the refereeing.
Is Johnny refereeing?
So I believe Johnny Little Johnson, who was 3rd in the first Natural Strongman Worlds.
Was he?
Yeah.
Where did he place this year? Was it 6th?
6th, yeah.
6th, yeah. Well done, Johnny. We saw Johnny today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Really nice. We interviewed him.
Yeah, we did. Briefly.
Yeah. And then it's, I believe, Kerry Gallagher, who...
All right, great, yeah.
She's also helping out with the refereeing.
Kerry's brilliant, really good athlete, incredibly strong, also a powerlifter, exceptional athlete. Yeah, really like Kerry. She's dead sound as well. Very seasoned athletes doing the reffing, which is what you like to see.
Yes.
And then Craig and Carl, who run the gaff, top lads. Yeah. Big fan of those
definitely.
two. Yeah.
If Craig or Carl are listening to this and want to give the podcast a shout out, please do. Want to give us an invite up to the day to do things, We may.
Will I be here? I will be here, won't I?
Will you be here?
Yeah, I think I get back on the 24th or 25th. So
So if we.
Yeah, we can have a dodge up there, can't we?
We can definitely have a dodge up. Maybe even do a Natural Strongman podcast on the scene.
On the scene.
On the streets.
Out and out reporting.
Out and out report. That would be cool, wouldn't it?
That's crazy. That's almost as crazy as Logged and Loaded on the Roaded.
It is, yeah. If you want to see that, put it in the comments below that you'd like to see us out and about at some Natural Strongman events, talking to people.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool, yeah.
I can only talk when there's a camera in front of me, though, otherwise I'm too bloody... Exactly. I'm too awkward. If there's not a camera there.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, I can talk to a camera.
As soon as there's a camera there, it's
that's fine. Yeah.
And yeah, spot on.
So that pretty much covers everything that we're going to go over today. What I would ask from you guys watching at home or listening at home, if you're listening on Spotify, I remembered this day. Please drop us a message if you enjoyed the podcast. If you didn't enjoy the podcast, go fuck no. You can also drop us a message.
Tell us how you think we can improve these.
Yeah, if you think we need to do something a bit better, then feel free. Obviously, we have our own podcast, but we're very new to the Natural Strongman podcast. This is only episode 2 for us, episode 3 in total. But we love doing it, and we want to be here for the long haul. So if you've got any suggestions on how we can improve, fire them over. Don't just be a dick, though.
Yeah. Constructive criticism.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Don't just message us and say you shit.
Well, you could do that.
We've had that, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We've got thick skin.
Yeah, relatively.
Not as thick as Carter's skin, but pretty thick.
We're not that marbled.
No, he's very marbled.
Very marbled. Carter gets a shout out on the Natural Strongman podcast. Yes, that is us for this week, isn't it?
That covers everything, doesn't it?
Perfect.
And as always, guys, stay natty. I fucking love that outro.